Topping each minaret is a gold-plated crescent weighing 4 tons. These 6 minarets, together with the original 4, give the skyline of the city of Medina a marked halo of spirituality and an aura of matchless splendor. There are 9 main entrances to the extension building, constructed on orders from the custodian of the 2 holy mosques, as part of the Prophet's holy mosque. 7 of these entrances, those facing east, north, and west, have 5 adjoining gates each, along with 2 side gates. The other 2 main entrances, located on the southern side of the building, have 3 adjoining gates each, in addition to 4 side gates. The extension also has 10 other gates, leading to and from the place housing the escalators, which carry worshippers back and forth between the ground floor and the roof. There are also 18 internal staircases. 7 domes and 2 minarets stand high above the gate of King Fahd ibn Abdulaziz on the northern side, in a vivid and eloquent demonstration of the typical characteristics of the splendid Islamic architecture and ornamentation. Topping the extension are 27 sliding domes, weighing 80 tons each and measuring 14.75 meters in diameter. They stand 3.5 meters above the extension roof and 16 meters above the ground. "40 tons of iron were used for the domes, which open and close automatically, to permit natural ventilation whenever the need arises."
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La
The custodian of the 2 holy mosques, may Allah keep him, made it a point to monitor, either personally or by proxy, all steps taken with regard to the extension project, from beginning to end, from the blueprints to the final touches. He was always ready to provide the kind of facilities needed to overcome any difficulties or impediments that might face this giant project. This benevolent attitude was the motive behind the installation of 12 sunshades over 2 courtyards. These sunshades, made of Teflon, are 306 square meters each. They are fireproof and can provide effective protection from ultraviolet rays as well. Though large, they are quite manageable. They can be folded and unfolded automatically. The fact that these sunshades satisfy the requirements of lighting, ventilation, and cooling is another advantage, so that worshippers could be protected from the sun's heat. The service premises of the new extension, sponsored by the custodian of the 2 holy mosques, consists of 15 4-story buildings, 6,214 ablution points, 2,432 toilets, and 116 electric escalators installed in 30 different locations. There are 30 staircases as well. The extension also features 27 other buildings earmarked for special services, such as health centers, medical clinics, control centers, an equipment repair center, a fire station, and a security operations room. Moreover, the extension, sponsored by the custodian of the 2 holy mosques, features a special standby power station, initially equipped with 6 generators. 2 more were added later. Another generator is responsible for the power supply to the car parking lots. The 7 generators have the capability of producing enough electricity for the lighting of an entire city. The Prophet's Holy Mosque is served by an air conditioning plant operated by 6 electric engines, packing 7,000 horsepower each. Located 7 kilometers from the mosque, the plant boasts of the largest water cooling condenser in the world and is capable of pumping 17,000 gallons of cold water per minute, all the way to the mosque and back, through special ducts inside the service tunnel. By this sophisticated air conditioning system, one of a kind in the world, air is filtered, cooled and circulated with a refreshing impact all over the mosque through openings located at the bases of columns. Zamzam water is transported from the central cooling plant in Mecca to its counterpart in Medina by tankers the year round. There are 7,000 water coolers all over the place. They are regularly filled with Zamzam water by 200 attendants, and by twice that number during the pilgrimage season and the holy month of Ramadan. The floor of the Prophet's Mosque is covered with 10,000 carpets. Cleaning the carpets and other items of furniture is assigned to 800 male and female cleaners employed on a permanent basis under the supervision of the Department of Furniture, an offshoot of the General Presidency, Deputyship for the Affairs of the Prophet's Mosque. In addition to what has already been said about the extension, one should mention the fact that it was instrumental in the emergence of an all-encompassing development upsurge in the city of Medina. A modern road network was built along with flyovers and tunnels to facilitate traffic to and from the Prophet's Holy Mosque. The latest in the art of Islamic architecture and ornamentation was put to good use in the extension, sponsored by the custodian of the 2 holy mosques. A great measure of harmony and symmetry was achieved between the mosque's old and new features. Doors, gates, windows, columns, arches, and ceilings all were in good taste and in full harmony with the originality of Islamic art at its best. The royal care for the welfare of the Prophet's Holy Mosque is now as vivid as ever. It is being channeled through the General Presidency of the 2 holy mosques and its representative, the Deputyship of the General Presidency for the Affairs of the Prophet's Holy Mosque. The latter carries out the royal directives and is in charge of all activities relating to supervision, control, maintenance, and development. The General Presidency for the Affairs of the 2 holy mosques keeps abreast of things new and comes up regularly with effective ideas that enable people visiting the Prophet's Holy Mosque to enjoy maximum comfort. In so doing, it seeks Allah's pleasure in the first place, then that of the nation's leadership, and draws its inspiration from the constant care extended by the custodian of the 2 holy mosques to the project, from its inception and until the last brick was laid in the year 1414 Hijrah, thereby bringing to conclusion the greatest extension which the Prophet's Mosque has ever witnessed. For him, the emergence of this giant edifice in the best of shape for the service of Islam and Muslims all over the world is simply a beautiful dream that has come true.
أشكر رب العزة والجلال اللي من علي وقدر أن أقوم بهذا الواجب العظيم للإسلام والمسلمين، وأرجو من الله سبحانه وتعالى الجزاء، وأرجو إن شاء الله أن يسر الله على هذه البلد وشعبها وتجعلها وتكون دائما قدوة للإسلام والمسلمين. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا